What is going on to the 9 whole people that we have in chat so far? I think everybody's watching Vic, which is fine. And I know people show up later, but that's cool too. So
Hey,
what's
Spanky.
going on?
Hey, Timekeeper.
What's up, Timekeeper?
¿Qué
Que pasa? Yeah. I got one thing in new this week. I should have 2 things, but I got one, so I'm gonna be building on that tonight. And I don't know what speed and Aries has got because I haven't asked them yet.
I haven't got shit.
You haven't got nothing? What?
I got some more pods in. That's about it. Replacement pod filter cartridges things. That's all.
Replacement for the thingamajigger?
For the Orion.
Orion,
and
that's
for
it.
the S8.
The S8. I still have not seen one of those S8s in the store anywhere.
Element bait.
Well, I know you can order, but I mean, you would think that they would transcend down to local B&Ms, and I haven't found one yet.
Well, you would think so.
I've seen them for every other kind of freaking company out there, Smock and Aspire and you name it. All of those are in there, but not that one. Not Smoant, anything.
Well, yeah, you've got to figure Smock and Aspire are the big names, so you're probably not going to see the others in the stores.
Okay. Yeah, Vic's on a big time rant over there. I don't know for sure what all is going on. I'll have to watch it later. Unfortunately, it happened like right before my show, so I didn't get to watch it. But, you know, I'll watch it sooner or later. What's up, Roll Tide? Still cranking on the good old Titan PWM, which technically isn't a PWM, but I had to change out my glass because the other one got busted, so now I'm on the Ultim. And I mean, the other one, it actually was only cracked at first, but now it looks pretty well cracked. I don't think that'll hold juice anymore. So.
No.
Probably not. I mean, maybe with a little of that spray stuff you can put on there. Flex-a-seal, there we go. Flex-seal. I don't think that's good to vape that, though. That wouldn't be good.
Yeah, I wouldn't advise that.
No.
Yeah, no, that's probably not an ideal situation.
Exactly, Demon Hunter. Yeah, there's a mod they have at my local shop, the detonator from Squid Vape. I may end up picking one of those up within the next day or so. Thank you, Breeze. I did that because when I had Speed and Aries blown up big, which I'm not trying to shrink their picture down, but it was covering up Higgys, Cigs, and Vaping Watch, and I didn't really want to cover up their name, so that's why I changed the setup, if y'all are wondering. Yeah, Vape Drama, exactly, K-Fun. Always Vape Drama. You know, if I was doing Vape Drama, I'd have 1 million people. Well, maybe not, but I'd have a few more people in here, just because it's drama and people flourish off that stuff.
I mean, you know, I get the point of needing to respond to certain things, but nah.
It depends. I mean, if they're dragging your name into it and you're...
Yeah, I mean, if you're being shot at, you know, you can only be shot at so much before you respond. And I get that. I do legitimately get that.
Oh, you know what? Speaking of the bot, let me see if the bot's going to work, because when I was broadcasting Blackout, they kept saying there's no stream, and I'm like, yeah, it is. It said it was connected, but it wouldn't work. So we'll see if it works this way. What's up, Richard?
Well, I just found out that they do have that in stock here in the U.S. now, so I may look into getting one of those because I'm genuinely curious to see what type of coils it can handle.
Thank you, K-Fun. All right, let's see. Not connected. Let's connect it and see if it's going to work. That would be awesome if it actually works this time.
Totally screwing up.
Are you talking about the FP?
Yeah.
Come on, bot. Work, bot. Work. Yes! The bot works again. Coins are on. Coins are on.
Scuba, you've got 5 Scuba bucks now.
I know. Well, that's all I've always had is 5. I don't know why I got 5, but that's all I got. I'm rocking the coins, man.
It's because you never type in chat.
No, he can type in chat all he wants.
What's up, Fearless?
Those 5, somehow or another, he was granted. But we haven't been able to do it since.
They took away my double XP. For those that don't know, when we were playing Blackout, there was a way you could get double XP, and it was like unlimited double XP, which was awesome. We were ranking up really fast. Well, they did an update today, which added a bunch of stuff, but it also took away my double XP, and that sucks. It means you have to do every kill you get instead of 10 merits. You get 10 merits instead of 20. I was getting 20 each time, which was great, but no more. It was good while it lasted. At least they didn't come back and try to take them all away. I'd be like, hey, I paid for that double XP. Maybe not that much of it, but I paid for it.
Yeah, you got a lot of extra time on that.
I did, and I got up to rank, I think, 33. I really want to get to rank 40 just because there's a frogman character which basically looks like a scuba diver. Gotta have that character. So I'm at 33. I need to get to 40. He's got fins, scuba tanks, everything, dude. It's pretty cool. Gotta have them. Yep. They did
so I know
that
you'll
on
be doing
Fortnite.
all weekend.
Yeah, I'll probably be playing that all weekend, and I'll do it live. I think you should have it 2-speed so you can come in there and play and get killed.
Nope, don't have it yet. I'm still waiting on my PS4.
Well, let's make it happen.
I've been offered a sweet deal, and I'll see if it comes through.
There you go. Well, all right, now, you know there's a regular PS4 and then there's a PS4 Pro. Now, the PS4 Pro has better graphics than the regular PS4.
But a slower drive.
Slower drive, but you can change the drive all you want. Matter of fact, mine had the little small drive. I upgraded mine to the terabyte drive, so it's got a bigger drive in there now, but it's still a regular PS4. It's not the Pro.
Yeah, the deal that I'm getting, I don't know which one I'll get, and for the price, I'm not going to argue it either way.
Oh, no. So you're not going to get like a Spider-Man edition PlayStation or anything like that? Okay. Collector's edition?
Probably not.
Okay.
I honestly, if I even get one, I have no idea what it will be.
As long as it works, that's all that matters.
I still have a PS3 behind me because it's been for that long since I played one.
I still have PS3s. I have like 3 of them.
Well, I've got one.
I only have one PS4 though. One.
I got one of those digital cable boxes when we did the upgrade, and I figured, what the hell, I'll hook it up. And because of it taking up the extra space, I had to move my PS3 out of here, which was no big deal because I haven't played it in forever.
Right. So the one thing that I did get in, because a lot of people in chat, and I don't know if they're in here tonight, were asking me to get the Dead Rabbit RTA. So I do have the Dead Rabbit RTA. They actually had this in blue, but I was like, the drive is very easy to change out, Rich. Very easy to change out. I was like, I don't even have that many blue mods. I really like blue. You know what I did do though? Instead of getting a blue tank, I got a blue drip tip. So the drip tip's blue.
Oh, there you go.
I was like, I'll at least throw this on there. And it is top airflow.
That looks tiny.
It is not that big of a tank. I don't know if this is 24. Matter of fact, let's find out.
I was thinking about building.
It is a 25 millimeter tank.
Oh wow. What do you think about building Aries?
I was thinking about building up this other goon because I'm pulling out the modifying Sirius again. But I don't know if I have a juice that I'm not already baking on to stick it on.
I thought Speed had one of these.
Nope, not yet.
So we're going to get to find out tonight if this thing is that good or not. I always worry about these because these are top airflow. And usually on the top airflow, it's hit or miss on whether or not the flavor's any good. This also comes with some other stuff. I
got Lola.
Break this out. Lola?
Lola's actually it is a coil killer. Oh my god, it's a coil killer. But it's a really good juice.
Sounds like the perfect juice for Scuba then.
Oh my god, this thing just wrecks coils.
Oh, okay. It does come with a bubble tank.
Ah, okay.
So it has either 2 milliliters or 4.5 milliliters. Good Lord, if I can say that right. And for me, obviously, I'm going to be putting the bubble tank on there because I got to have that extra juice capacity. I don't want to have to fill that thing every 3 or 4 puffs. And it comes with a bunch of extra stuff. Another drip tip, O-rings, 510 adapter, more post, screws. They got everything in there. Wow. That's actually the spare drip tip. I don't know if you can see that, but it's black with white lines in it.
Oh, cool.
It's not just a stock black, 810 drip tip. So,
What was that you had in your hand, Aries?
Oh, that's one of my tripods.
Oh, okay.
It also comes with a flathead screwdriver and an Allen key. So that's pretty cool. Instruction book, all the usual doodads that you would expect in one of these tanks. We're going to see how hard this thing is going to be to build. I can't see it being hard at all, that's for sure. But I like the design at the bottom. There's one part that I'm not a big fan of, which I'll show y'all now. But I don't see it being an issue because there's never any pressure on it or anything. But let's flip over to the building cam real quick. Y'all can relax now because you're not on cam. But so right here, this basically has the drops, or the dead rabbit, I should say, build deck on there. But you see right here where your cotton goes? Look how thin that metal is right there. That is very thin.
Oh, no. Not a fan of that at all.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan, but I mean, the only thing that sits there is your cotton. So I can't see it being an issue.
No.
Yeah, I mean, I've been pushing on it. It's not so weak that you'll accidentally crush them in. But that is I don't know if y'all can see that. That's very thin. You would think they'd make that a little bit thicker. Just a little bit. So the screws that come in here are actually flathead. I don't know if y'all can see that. I guess the spare ones they give you are hex. So we'll get their little flathead screwdriver. We'll use it. That way we're using all the tools that they provide instead of something weird. I'm going to back these screws off. And this is pretty easy. I like the way it's color coded, gold and silver. So you got, your positive and negative, positive and negative. Simple. You're not going to put your coils on the wrong way like that. Now, if I could see, I could actually unscrew this. There we go. Well, the threading on that's not that bad.
Well, I would think the deck itself would be pretty good. I mean, basically it's the same deck that was in the RDA.
Right. But does it vape good? That's my big question. The guy at the store was like, oh, my buddy's got one. He absolutely loves it, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, yeah, but dude. And I showed him the Fatality. He was like, holy crap, I really like that tank. We need to get some of those in there. And then I told him how much they were, and he was like, okay, maybe not, but I want one.
Right?
I completely understand that. And I tried to tell him, hey, if you really want one, you can get a clone, if you want to go that route.
They still need to make the red and blue ones yet.
Oh, yeah. There, I put the bubble tank on, which you can't even really tell. I mean, there we go. That's just going to give me that little bit of extra juice capacity. Now, I do still have that fused Clapton wire I made a couple weeks ago. I still got a nice long strand of it. So I'm going to try to find the other end of my coil master, because here's part of it. I need the other side of it. Would be very nice. Then I can actually wrap some coils.
Stina, you're on time. It's just you're on time for you.
She's on Stina time.
Yeah.
Hey, that works for me.
Nothing wrong with Stina time.
No.
Hey, as long as you show up, that's awesome. I'm not complaining at all. Here we go. This should be 3mm. It is, and I actually got the right color one this time, so they match. That usually don't happen with me.
I've only got one of those, so it better match.
You only got one? Wow, yeah. Over the years, I got multiples of those. Why is my phone ringing? No, dude. No. You should know better
seriously need to wash my build mats.
3 wraps, 4 wraps,
Yeah, I'm gonna have
5
to do that
wraps,
soon.
6 wraps. There we go.
Hey, Sloan, how you doing? Didn't see you sneak in on
Sloan.
us.
Sloan sneaks in. She, don't say nothing. Just boom, there she is.
I saw her playing the bot, flipping coins
Oh, that's it.
or
Oh
checking
wait, we're
coins.
still on.
Now, obviously, I'm not going to need that much wire. Aries is pretty good at not wasting any wire at all. I kind of do, I guess.
And Vape and
I
Chevy joined
try
us.
not to. Wire's expensive.
Vape and Chevy. That's 2 wraps, 3 wraps, 4 wraps, 5 wraps, and 6 wraps right there. We gotta love the Coil Master, man. So I make these about the same length, so we're good to go there. And then I'm gonna have to figure out how much wire I'm gonna actually need down in these things. But if it's made like the Dead Rabbit, these should slide straight through, right?
Hey, lead pipe.
I'm not getting this straight through though. Oh yeah, there it goes. Yes, it does go straight through. So my next question is, the way the airflow works, I'm going to show y'all on this. It's actually up here at the top. And you cannot accidentally put this in the wrong spot because there's notches here on the side of the tank. If y'all can see that. See those notches? So they catch in the base here, and this is free spinning. So the notches catch, and then you tighten it up with this deal here. So the notches are down in there. I don't know if y'all can see, there's the notches right there. So you can't put it the wrong way, which is awesome. You don't want to put it on the wrong way.
Oh, I bet somebody could figure it out.
Now I got Mr. Coily tool over here, which we may end up using here in a second.
Make something dummy proof, you'll find a bigger dummy.
I think that's pretty good right there. Let's see what that measures out to be on Mr. Coily tool. Let me take these off. That's a 6, so let's go down to 5.5. No, it's 6.5. Wow.
It's a Dead Rabbit. They're long.
6.5 is what I got these set to. So I can take the other coil, actually, and just throw it down in the 6.5 one, which is right here, and snip her off, and she'll be the same size. There we go. I don't think I cut that one good. There we go. So let's throw these on this build deck. I can't see anything without my glasses, man. I swear I'm going blind. Well, I mean, I got my glasses on, but without my goggles, I should say.
Yeah, I know. I know you didn't have your goggles on.
Yeah, I'm trying to do it without my goggles. I'm being brave.
Aries got this look on his face like, I'm up to something.
I'm up to something.
He's got some remote in his hand.
What?
No? Not a remote? Ah! Oh!
What in the world are y'all doing? Do I need to turn the other camera back on?
No. I think Aries is making wire.
Okay. Throw these two in. Throw this coil in, I should say. Man, I really can't see what I'm doing. I don't know why I don't have my goggles on. They're right behind me. It's just, I don't feel like reaching for them right yet.
Yeah, and Richard Will said break out the Hubble.
Break out the what?
Hubble.
The Hubble? Yeah, I know, right? I need a Hubble telescope. Now, this is my other big question. Now that I have these on here, do I need to space them out? I do.
Aries is nodding his head yes. You need to space them.
Yeah, to get the airflow directly below or above these coils, I should say. Which is going to be weird because your cotton has to go way over here, but I want them to match up. That looks pretty good there. That's dead on the money. Okay. So we have that part done. This is not going to fire it at all, and I need to fire it. My back itches. Alright, we'll put it on the Titan. Why not? Wait, gotta have a quick vape first.
Did you already burn those coils in and put wick in them?
No. No, I have not.
Milo, I'm about elbow deep in wire right now. I'll have to look later.
I'm about to burn them in right this minute here.
Sorry, I've got my mic muted while I'm building.
Same exact ohm. I'm getting 0.42 right now. I mean 0.24. I'm sorry. I just did the this.
You're fine, Aries. Richard, you need to get on it. You got the stuff. You need to use it. So Richard hasn't used the items from the auction yet.
Wow.
And Sloan goes, really? So I won't ask when you're going to open you open Christmas presents.
Yeah, no, my stuff got used, or most of it got started using the moment it arrived.
I've got one item that I do need to build. Because I've been wanting it for a long time. It's a tugboat. I want to try that out.
I'll be damned, they won a bank heist.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Wow.
Okay. I see what just happened, and that's not good. All right, I gotta fix that. Where's my goggles?
I think Aries, are you gonna make an alien there, Aries?
I'm gonna make a Fraplian. Hell, I may make a Stitch one.
Okay, now that I have my goggles on.
You must be feeling good tonight.
If you look below, the coil legs are actually reaching down to the deck. You got to watch out for that, because that will cause a dead short.
Should I do a Stitch run?
I didn't think I had them in there that deep, but I do.
I think you got
Luckily,
plenty of time.
You can get in there and cut it. Okay, that one's cut.
I mean, he is faster than Vic, but
Yeah, I think I'm gonna make a Stitch.
There we go. Now they're all cut. No dead shorties.
yeah, but you look like one of them looks like it's crooked.
Yeah, I'm gonna fix that. It's because when I was just tightening it.
Yeah,
Aries wire.
Yeah, but I'm trying to. There we go.
40 gauge. Oh, 40 gauge.
Why not? It's not often that my hands are filling up to this type of build, so.
Yeah, K-Fun, dead short and a dead rabbit.
There you go. Dead short and a dead rabbit. I think
Dead
I
short
got
and
it
a dead
now.
rabbit will equal a dead scuba.
I don't need that.
No.
We
No,
prefer
this
that to not
side's-
happen either.
One side's firing up a little faster than the other. That's weird because they're both set the exact same.
Run the coil master through 'em.
Yeah, I'm gonna double check the tightness because I couldn't see, so I couldn't tighten these up that good because I kept. There we go. That one was a little loose. After they're tight, I'll definitely do that again. Yeah, that's.
You typically can't find the hole, so now you don't know how to screw.
See now they're. Come on. All right, now
Perfect.
I have my Muji cotton sitting here. This is ohming out at 0.25, which is strange because they're usually 0.23, but I'll take it. wicking this might prove to be. It's not going to be
Interesting.
hard. It's going to be interesting because it's not going to leak because the airflow comes from the top, but you don't want to put too much in here because then it'll dry hit. So gotta find that middle ground, and I'm just going to go for it and hope I'm in the middle somewhere.
Hey, Fearless, the max is 5K. Sorry, Scuba's a tightwad.
Oh, he's trying to flip a lot.
Yeah, no, he tried 30,000. He dropped down to 10.
He'll bet it all, and then he'll be like, "Hey, somebody give me some more coins." I'm surprised he's not playing blackout right now.
So Scuba has a problem hitting the hole. I just hit a hole the size of a 20 gauge or 26 gauge wire with 40 gauge wire.
Well, it depends on what
First
kind of
shot.
equipment you're working with, Aries. Ooh. Oh goodness. Anyways, all right, there we go. Let's see. I'm gonna cut this just about even with the deck again. I
Yep,
think that'll
Yardbird.
tuck in.
I think you nailed it.
I missed it. What did Yardbird say?
It's all in the proper placement in the slot. That's the spin I got. Just watch out for the Phillips head.
All right.
TMI, TMI, right? All right, here we go. Hey, I didn't start this stuff.
Sure.
That was Speed and Aries there. That's all them.
Sure.
All this whole stuff, and
We were just commenting on you trying to find the hole with the rose.
that was just wrong. No. You know.
Yeah.
Wait, let me put these goggles on before I really screw up something.
Night, Andy. Thank you.
See
Later.
ya, Andy. Man, that little bitty slot right there, I'm not a big fan of for sure, but
I wonder how that's going to wick.
yeah, me too. Well, it's all together now.
All right, time to wet your wick.
Let's wet the wick.
Nope.
Aries,
Nope.
I mean
Nope.
Speed, come on. All right, here we go.
Well, isn't that what you're doing?
Yes. Oh man.
And you're dropping it already?
Yeah, I gotta drop it. Yeah. It's a stress test. You know, you gotta test everything.
This thing's going to leak.
How's it gonna leak? It's top fill, top airflow, everything. So
You're going to get juice everywhere.
that might happen now. Making very sure that I don't let this plastic tip touch my coils, because it will taste very bad if you let that happen, because you're going to melt plastic to your coil.
And 70 Osman said you should clean the VG up.
The VG?
Yeah.
Oh, for
You got
what?
a lot of extra juice on that mod there.
Oh yeah, I'll get that off. That's fine. It's sparking right now. I mean, you know, it comes right off. I'll get it.
Yeah. You'll look it off.
Something like that. All right, well, I can't. I need to take the whole tank off so that I can. Oh, that's on there. Wow. So I can get this screwed in right. All right.
Hey, he's doing it to himself now.
Yep. I'm not saying a word.
Y'all hush. There we go. Together. Now let me wipe this off so y'all won't give me hell about it. Look at that.
Is it tight?
It's
Is it all
brand
tight?
new. I'm not going there. Y'all can go on that road by yourself.
Usually it takes 2 people.
The other thing I really like about this, if y'all can see this, this is concave down in there. Look at the way when you pour juice in there, it's not going to accidentally go down your 510 because all this is concave around the edge instead of flat to where if you spilled some, it would drip right over in the center. This has got a good bit of leeway right there, which I kind of like that.
So you can't accidentally put it in the wrong hole?
What am I going to do with these guys?
I'm just over here trying to thread 40 gauge through a D-cord Clapton.
Jeez. Alright, so it is full of juice. I'm going to have the airflow all the way open to start off with because it's all the way open now. Let's go back to the main cam so we can see what the heck that they're doing because they're making fun of me and stuff.
We're not doing anything. We're just sitting here talking.
Right. Okay.
I'm just, commenting upon how you're building stuff.
Yeah, that's all we're doing.
I'm testing the airflow now. Where's the Juggernaut at? There's the Juggernaut. Wow, the Juggernaut's more restrictive?
Really?
Yes. Definitely.
What about the Fatality?
The Fatality is nowhere near, well, I never turn the Fatality's airflow way down anyway, so I turn it down to, like a quarter on each one, and it brings it down some, but it's still a very open airflow. I guarantee the Juggernaut, well, I have it turned. Let me open it all the way up. That was an unfair test. It's still, the Juggernaut is way more restrictive than the Dead Rabbit RTA. And this sounds like it's flooding, but I think it's all that juice I poured in the bottom of it.
And Richard, we have to go uphill in order to go downhill. We never went back up.
Right?
Oh, I should be Homer. Oh, damn. Al, I thought Al said he was waiting until next week.
Hmm? For what?
For the bait bands.
I thought that was this week.
Yeah, no, that was supposed to be this week.
It wasn't this. See, I can't keep my weeks together. I don't know. If it's this week, that's
he
fine.
He said last week that he was going to do it this week.
Okay. But let me see if I can get home. Okay. Oh, like he can hear me. Well, maybe he is listening to the show. I mean, he's talking to me.
I keep looking in chat and I'm going, I don't see him.
He's typing in BC. Now, I got to vape this a few times to clear up that juice that I poured down in there. What is that? Oh, that's your pulled off core, Clapton.
You must be watching the cast.
Yeah.
Yes, I was.
And I know that there's another joke in there, but I'll leave it alone.
Yeah.
Wait a minute, guys. Damn.
What?
Wow.
Is it good?
Yeah, it actually is really good. I need more. I need further investigation. No, that's damn good. Wow.
Is that
Wow, Pappy.
Fatality good?
I would say, yeah. I mean, now, this is the thing. It may have good flavor like the Fatality, but I still give the edge to the Fatality because of the ease of build and filling and everything else. And
Okay, well,
the
let me
liquid
ask you this.
capacity.
Let me ask you this. Do you still give the edge to Fatality on cost to benefit?
Ooh. Cost to benefit. That's a toughie. For most people, I could see where the Fatality's out of the price range that they'd be willing to pay to get that type of tank, which I completely understand. I
Would you be
I
willing
s-
to pay the extra $70-ish to get the Fatality over that? That's what I'm asking. Is it worth that extra $70?
what juice did I put in there? Evil strawberry. I put Nilla nuts in there. I'm sorry. Nilla nuts straight in there. If I know any juice, it's that one. So this is damn good. I need to bait the Fatality alongside of it. Let me do a comparison here. This is
You have
something
Nilla Nuts and the
serious.
Fatality.
Yes, I do.
Okay. Because if you're gonna do it, you might as well do it. And I'm assuming that the coils are relatively close to 1-to-1.
Yes. Well,
Okay.
you got a .21 and a .23.
What I mean was style.
Oh yeah, they're the same exact style. They're both fused Clapton, 26 cores, 36 rep.
Okay. Because I mean, comparing, microcoils to, let's say, fused Claptons or triple core fused Claptons, right there throws off the bias right all on its own. Hey, Gail.
You know what? No. Wait a minute. I gotta let the Dead Rabbit break in a little more because this is seasoned and it's way better. But that's because it's broke in really good. But I can tell that once this Dead Rabbit gets vape for a little while, this is going to be damn good. Now, my big question is, how fast is the juice going to come out of this thing? I do have the bigger bubble tank on there, so this is 4.5 mil. But I like the smoothness of the airflow.
Really? They're going to go rob QP Designs?
Yes. I changed the names of all the banks. They're going to go rob QP Designs Bank. Y'all might get a fatality.
Fatalities for everyone.
I should have changed that to when you win, you actually win stuff like that. That'd be cool. But I couldn't give y'all fatalities.
No, never mind.
SWAT got them all.
I seemed to happen last week too. One of them got through, and all the others SWAT got them.
I tell you, SWAT is something serious. Gaily Bobs is like determined to win against SWAT because SWAT keeps coming in there and killing everybody. It's like, dadgummit, man. Let me type reward in chat real quick. Wow, I didn't even see speed move. What the heck? That's crazy. Really? Well, get him to fix that. Alright. AC? Hunter, don't keep it so cold in there. Aries, I was just kidding. You were trying to give everybody a lot of coins. What is that? 100 million? Nice.
Oh, yeah, I forgot to get my own name in there. Oops.
Yeah, you were going to give everybody 100 million. Nice.
I gotta fix that macro.
Do you think SP Joe's IPv-D3 is a good one? The IPv-D3, I remember that mod for 26 bucks. That's not bad, and with a Yeehee chip. You got to think.
Well, all the IPVs have a toned down version of the Yeehee chips.
Right. So why not get the Eclipse? It's still around 25 to 26 bucks with a much newer version.
This one.
Thank God. Aries agrees with me on this one.
I'm on Scuba with this one. I would go with the Eclipse over the D3.
Yeah. I have the IPV Eclipse is right here, which I have the door open on right now. And they come in various colors, which basically is different color fire buttons and the buttons in front, but a really big color screen with a giant 510 on top. You're not going to get that on the IPV D3 at all. So if you have a bigger tank that you want to use on the D3, it's going to overhang big time. This is a very nice, small, comfortable mod. If I was you, Yardbird, find one of these. You usually can find these on sale for like 25 bucks. And for this Yeehee chip that's in here with the color screen, dual 18650, it's a great mod. I think the D3 was a single battery mod. So it depends. I mean, if you're a low wattage vapor, you probably could go out okay with that. Where am I finding the Eclipse for 25 bucks? Darn thing, they did that deal. When did they do that? About 3 or 4 weeks ago? We posted it
No,
in chat like
it's been a
crazy.
little bit longer than that
Yeah.
because that's when they were also running the Rage special.
Whenever a holiday comes up, guys, and if I see a sale that I'm like, oh yeah, everybody needs to get on, I will. And Aries will let me know also because Aries finds deals even more than I do.
Speaking of,
He found
matter
a
of
deal.
fact,
See?
yeah, no, I actually set this one aside. Where was it?
Oh boy, a deal! I can't wait. I'll tell you what, Speed. I would get a Dead Rabbit, RTA.
Hmm.
I really like the flavor that's coming off this thing.
Cool.
Okay,
Hate to do this today, but I need to put you guys on mute. I need to make a work call here real quick.
Go for
Okay.
it. Go for it.
My Freedom Smokes
You can even
has
turn your camera
the-
off if you'd like. Well,
My
you can't.
Freedom Smokes has the Zeus Dual for $18.
Ah, I have the Zeus something. Do I have Zeus Dual or Zeus Single? I got so many tanks. I have one of the Zeuses.
I run the Zeus.
Oh, which
Dual
one is this?
I run the. That would be the Dual.
Okay, so I have the Zeus Dual.
I run the Dual on my SL class, and
Mhm.
it works amazing on there.
It's not a
But
bad tank.
But I also run it in single coil mode.
That's the thing on this Dead Rabbit. I don't think you could really get away with running single coil because of the way the airflow comes down. If the airflow had a curve to it or something, maybe you could get away with it. And you probably still could do it. It's just not going to have the good flavor like it does with a dual coil. Because right now I got the coils like directly below the airflow, so it comes down and basically spreads across the coil and then comes back up through the center. And this thing is vaping really good. I'm impressed. I knew that, the Dead Rabbit already had a really good RDA anyway, and this RTA holds up. It does. I could see people having problems taking the atomizer off of your ohm meter because the rings is free spinning, right?
Yeah.
So you can't turn it to take it off. You have to grab the actual post to turn it off. So remember that if you go to preheat your coils and you go to grab that, you will burn yourself. So don't make that mistake. I'm not a big fan of where the wick goes because that's a very thin piece of metal. But other than that, I like it. I think if they thicken that up just a little bit, it wouldn't hurt at all. And it's not going to change anything, but make it a little stronger just so that it don't accidentally break by accident. Because if you get a break right there, you might have a lot of leaking come. Well, how's it going to leak? I'm interested to see if this thing will leak if you hold it upside down for a while. You want me to leave it upside down for a little bit? I'm going to leave this tank upside down for, I don't know, a couple minutes and see if it leaks at all. If it'll stand up like this. Yes, it will. Stay. And if it leaks, then we'll know, hey, it will leak upside down. But, I mean, it's not like you're going to be doing this in a real-life situation. Man, everybody's in the bank heist. I hope y'all win this time because that's a lot of bank heist.
I'm going to mute out for just a second because I'm going to run my drill.
Run that drill. So, oh, wow. Okay, it flipped off. I can't make it stay still. Stay. I'm going to set it on something that won't move. There we go. Now it will stay still. So it's 8:45, so say 8:47. I'm going to pick it up and see if there's any leaks. I'm not going to pull a Vic, Richard. Well, it's top airflow. I am doing it live on camera, Yardbird. If I have faith in it. I don't know this tank. I mean, y'all literally, I've never built it. That was brand new in the box. But I think, the top airflow and the way it's designed, I don't think I'm going to have any leaking issues. If anything, I might get a little bit of gurgle when I flip it back over. But that's about it. Look at Aries just wrap that wire so fast. It's ridiculous.
Now, I just snapped the
Yes.
damn it. I
snapped
snapped
something.
the stitch. Yeah, I snapped the stitch inside.
More people in
Yeah.
the bank heist, and more people
That
in the bank
sucks.
heist. Yes, I like it.
Let's take that off, and I will just pull the stitch out and just do it normal.
So 1 more minute. I figure after 2 minutes, if it's going to leak, it'll leak. I mean, that gives it plenty of time to pour out of the top. And the tank is completely full, too. It's not like I have an empty tank flipping it upside down. So, if it was going to leak, it'd leak right now for sure. What's up, Dom Long? Does the video game work okay, Dom Long? I know you probably got bored of it already, but does it work okay? You know, up, down, left, right, all that should work.
Did he finally get it?
Yes, he did get it. He said that in last week's show, I think. He said that he got it in. Thank gosh. Because I was like, dude, I know I sent it and it said it was delivered. I hope they took it to the right spot. The cotton is Hunter. Just got back from doing trunk or treat. Oh, cool. Yeah, they're doing those all around here, Dom Long. Trunk or treats everywhere. How much was
trunk or
it?
treats?
Creed, I don't know how much it is online. It's probably cheaper. I paid $38 and some change for it after tax. So that makes it like, what, $36 is what I paid. But that's, what do I think about rebuildable mesh tanks? Rich, there's only one that I was interested in. And, oh, cool. His girls love it. I'm glad they like it, Dom Long. Cool. Do you have a fatality you can take apart and show me where the O-rings are? Yes. I always have a fatality I can take apart.
There's a lot of O-rings on that thing.
Yeah, there's O-rings everywhere. So if you're getting a bad leak, I will try to show you where all the O-rings are, and the important ones mainly, because those are the ones that are going to cause you the most leaks.
Generally speaking, if you're leaking, it's the O-ring that goes into the top cap.
Yep. That's usually what it is. If not, it could be cracked. I'm getting it, Creed. Oh, we're way. I turned it over at 8:45. It's 8:49, so we're like 5 minutes in now, guys.
Oh, don't forget we got giveaways.
There is the Dead Rabbit RTA. After I flipped it back over, there is not a drop on it. Not a single drop. Now, the big question is, how does it vape? Wow. Not even a gurgle, dude. Not even a gurgle.
Cool.
That's impressive. That is impressive. I thought at least it would get some juice up in there and gurgle. Nothing. So this is a tank. You could actually lay the mod down on its side. If you have a mod that's not table friendly, which there are non-table friendly mods out there that you just can't stand up, this will be a good tank to put on top of it.
Well, see, that's basically what I do with my Z stool. I mean, I can put it anywhere, and it's not gonna leak at all.
They didn't manage to open the vault. Oh man, is this a suicide prevention telethon? Yes, it is, Bill. How can we stop you from committing such a crime to the world? We need you in the world. Bill, I don't know if you recommended some stuff to me, but I got the Dead Rabbit RTA. This thing is being awesome, dude. I'm really digging this. I got this over at Rolling Rock Vapor in Conyers. If you're over that way anytime. But it's vaping really good. Yeah. And speed's on mute right now. Let's see.
I'm about to be on mute.
You're about to be on mute? Have I tried the drop dead? The drop dead. I don't think I have the drop dead, Vapor Owl. Did it not work? Oh, I screwed up. I screwed up. Hold on, guys. Let's see if I can fix this. There you go. Now y'all got 100,000 scuba bucks. Did the hurricane affect me? It did not, Richard. We got a little rain and a little wind. That's about it. I had a very nice tree branch break down in the backyard, but that's it. So I didn't have any problems.
How?
Wow, I'm pretty impressed about a top airflow tank giving me this kind of flavor. You're welcome, Breeze. Now y'all can bank heist some more. I felt bad for y'all losing. Scorp, look at Scorp with all them freaking coins. He's got like crazy amount. The Anakin, yeah, I've looked for the Anakin Proton. They don't have them locally, Bill. I may look for one online. I remember you telling me about that. I've looked around. I did find the detonator by Squid Vape, which I know you're probably going to run. But yeah, I may end up picking up one of those because I have the other ones. I got the double barrel. I got the TAC 21. So I got to have the detonator. I didn't buy any of their tanks or drippers, but I got that. You're welcome, Richard B. This is vaping really good. I'm not getting any dry hits. I'm vaping it pretty constantly. No dry hits. And I just gave it a guess wick. Yeah, Bill, you know how that goes, man. You get into the billet box, right? And you really like that mod until you find something that replaces it. And then you're like, oh my God, I really like this mod now. And then it's that mod for a while. So it's back and forth. You'll like that mod for a while, and then you'll probably switch to something else. Like right now, I've been vaping this thing like crazy, which I thought this was something that I wouldn't carry around with me, but I actually do. Even though it's a big mod, it's still I love the battery work.
I overestimated by
a
that
night
much.
of epic destruction. NVR. Okay, NVR.
I overestimated my wire by that much.
It's a dead rabbit hole. Get it? I get it. You ever estimated by how much?
Hold on. Let's see exactly how much it is.
Let me see. Let me get to the right thing. There we go. Now I can see you better. I was looking at the stream, which is slow. 4 inches?
1 inch.
Oh, 1 inch.
Technically
okay.
less than 1 inch because I have to have some. 3/4 of an inch is how much I overestimated by.
That's not bad right there. That's it's really good when you don't have loving the Aries RAM, waiting a little long for the Nilla nuts to steep. Steve, you can, Bill and I both, it's kind of when I first used to make Nilla nuts, I would let it steep for a while, and I've gotten to where I can vape it fresh or steeped. I do prefer it steeped, but the good thing about that juice is you can vape it fresh or steeped. I do like it to have this nice golden color to it. So once it gets that nice gold color like that, that's what you're looking for. And there's other things you can do, and Bill knows better than anybody. They're good bases, like Nilla Please. You can take that, and if say you want a strawberry juice or you want blueberry, you can add blueberry flavoring to that, and it just boom, it's just there. You can use it as a base for whatever mix you want to use, and boom, you're good to go.
That's what I do with a lot of the juices that I vape. Is I actually use them as bases
As
for
bases.
modifications. Yeah.
Bill said Nilla Nuts needs to steep for approximately 45 seconds. I agree completely, Bill. I will take it. I can make some and shake it, and I'm vaping it right then. And I can't really tell the difference between that. The steep does taste better, but it's still good fresh. I don't even care. It's fresh as good. So y'all are bank heisting again.
I'm actually kind of opposed to juices that you have to steep.
Yeah.
Because that means that there's something inherently. Now, I understand that certain creams and custards that they need to steep, to pull in the other flavors. I get that. But if it's not a cream or a custard, and I mean a rich cream or custard,
right?
If it has to steep, you've got something wrong with your recipe.
Tedley, man, I don't have as many wins as Fearless does. Fearless has like 16 wins or something. I think I have 6 or 7 wins. I have no solo wins and no duo wins. I only have quad wins. So, would you ever share the recipe for Nilla Nuts with me? K-Fun, it is already shared. If you look, you can find it. And that's completely up to Bill. Bill can share it with you if he would like. I got no. I mean, that's up to Bill. But yeah. Okay. Here is the O-rings on the Fatality, and I know y'all are asking about this, and I'm gonna show y'all. One of the main O-rings you have to watch out for is this O-ring right here. This center O-ring. I'm sorry, I'm not going around the circle. Right there.
Yeah.
The O-ring there.
You lose that one, your tank is gonna piss everywhere.
This one will definitely make you leak juice all over the place. There's also another ring right here that goes around the outside edge. So make sure both of those O-rings are there. There's none here at all at the top. They're all located in this top cap. So then when you get down to the bottom section, let me see if I can do this without making juice go everywhere. There's an O-ring right here. Make sure that this one does not have any cracks or anything in there. You don't want that O-ring. And that's your main O-rings. I don't know of any other ones that would cause this thing to leak. There's another one just inside the tank right here that I can barely even, whoa.
That one's a hard one to lose.
Yeah. That one, if you lose this one, something serious going on right there. But it's right inside, right here, this black ring right there, that's also an O-ring. So if you have all those and they're not cracked, you shouldn't. Hey, mod-abiding citizen, what is going on, my brother?
No, generally speaking, if you're leaking, odds are it's going to be that one up there in the top cap.
Yeah. So, right now, digging the Dead Rabbit RTA. There's not a lot of RTAs that impress me. That one is actually impressive. And I've vaped the Zeus Duel and the Wake and all that. And the Wake is actually really good. Capella, you're missing something there, Bill. Oh, Nilla Please is actually better. So, okay, that's the recipe for Nilla Please. So there you go. There's one recipe for you right there, K-Fun. Oh, there's 12 people in the bank heist. They're going to go try to rob QP Designs again.
QB is going to cut off their supply of fatalities for you guys, just saying.
You wonder if it mutes at that percent. K-Fun, I don't think so. It needs that. Nilla Nuts is there? Oh, okay. Thanks, Bill. So Nilla Nuts is also up there, K-Fun. So those are the recipes straight from the man himself. So there you go. I do recommend definitely to use Capella V1 over V2. unless you really don't like the eggy taste of vanilla, then you would go with V2. But personally, I like the V1 way more than the V2. There's some people that prefer V2. If that's the way they want to go, hey, go for it.
Well, there's some people that are, they fell for that whole diacetyl scare, which, okay, yes, diacetyl is not the best for you, but there's such a small amount that...
There's more in a cigarette than there is
right.
in a freaking... That's why I'm like, really? I'm not worried about that. Awesome,
but,
K-Fun.
To each their own, and that's why they make both a V1 and a V2.
Right. I prefer it muted.
To tell someone that, far be it for me to tell someone that they can't vape, safer.
Show the inside of the tank. I don't see a O-ring in my gold one. The inside of the tank. Okay. Oh, I'm about to grab the wrong tank.
If you're talking about that one...
Wait a minute. Maybe that's not an O-ring. Let me put my goggles on. I'm thinking that was an O-ring, but it may not be. So let me make sure. No, that looks like a freaking O-ring.
I'm not emptying mine to find out.
That black ring that you see right there, that is the O-ring.
It's so dark you can't
I know. I'm trying to show it as best I can, guys. I mean, I don't know besides putting a light on it. Let me try to put a light on it.
Wait, that's inside the top cap?
That's inside the tank itself. Can you see that black ring?
Give me a second. I'm getting mine all to the bottom to where I can take mine apart.
That's awful bright to be able to see it.
Hold on. I've got it. I've got one. Give me a second. No, there is no O-ring in there.
Dude, I see the O-ring.
There is no O-ring in there.
Hold on, let me check. Okay, if it's not, then I got a lot of black stuff in there.
There is no O-ring in there.
Oh wow, is that just a bevel?
Yeah, that's the bayonet bevel.
But it's painted black right there. Is yours painted black right there?
No.
It's not an O-ring, but mine is painted black on that bevel right there. Now this is a black Fatality. I don't know if that has anything to do with it. But okay, that is not. I'm sitting here scrubbing at it. That is not an O-ring, because you would be able to tell. It feels like metal.
That's probably just painted, but there's no O-ring right there.
Yeah, that's right. There, yeah, it looks like one. That's because my eyes were deceived because it's painted black, just like an O-ring, and it's not. It's not
and
dirt.
That's why I grabbed mine, because mine's gold and the black will stick out like a sore thumb.
But there is an O-ring right here. That is an O-ring. Make sure
yes,
that
very
one's
much
there.
that is the no-ring. No, what caused all my leaking issues was I had somehow or another lost the... I don't know if I lost it or it just wasn't in there to begin with. Whatever the case may be, that O-ring in the top cap. That one, if you lose that one, it'll piss out until it gets about halfway down, and then it'll level out.
That's probably your best bet, is go ahead and replace the O-rings, because if you have a magnifying glass or something to check the O-rings, if you have one that has the slightest crack in there, it will cause that thing to leak all over the place, because it's letting air into there. And if that happens, it'll just pour out.
Removing the vacuum effect.
Yeah. Did they lose the last bank heist again? Because now it's saying the police are too leery. I don't know if they're already planning. I'm trying to vape this Dead Rabbit RTA as much as I can. I can see an air bubble at the top now, so the juice is starting to go down. They lost
it. Yeah, they weren't able to get the vault open.
Wow, again?
At least SWAT didn't get them this time.
This is crazy, man. Why is my SWAT team and the bank heist so hard to win? I don't get that.
Yeah, speaking of, I 12th Vapor saw you go through and just slam the shit out of my TikTok.
Oh, out of your TikTok?
Yeah, apparently he joined up to TikTok and he just went through and liked everything that I had and just started following me.
Oh, cool. That's cool.
I ran into someone in one of the live chats on TikTok, and their name was Scuba Vape.
What?
And I'm like, "Are you the same Scuba that I know?" He's like, "I don't know." I said, "If you don't know, then no, you're not the one that I know."
There's another Scuba Vape? Are you kidding me?
Yeah, his name was Scuba Vapes.
Dude, that's my YouTube channel. How the heck is... Oh, gosh. See,
Dude, it's on TikTok. Anyone
know,
can call
but-
themselves anything on TikTok. But
Wow.
I told him, I said, "If you don't know me, then no, you're not the same Scuba that I know."
Wow. Okay, well, I guess it's going to be hard to get a unique nickname. I mean, I don't want to change mine because then the people won't know who the heck I am. That would be bad.
Well, you can't show vaping on TikTok anyways because a bunch of punk little kids will report your videos and get them taken down.
Ah,
I had a video where the mod was sitting on the shelf behind me, and it got reported and taken down for violation. I'm like, seriously? Come on.
I saw a guy in chat named Aries for JJ.
Bill, you're lucky you're modded.
Oh my goodness.
Demod him for just a moment.
Well, Vaping Chevy, I'm sure there's more than one of you out there, and it is hard to get a nickname that somebody else isn't already using. I mean, I obviously couldn't make my YouTube channel just plain Scuba, even though it says that. That's not the real link. I mean, Scuba Vapes works for my YouTube channel, but that's it.
Yeah, but
Talion,
isn't your
how you
channel
doing,
name
bud?
actually like DSS Pro or something like that?
DSS Pro, yeah, that's what it originally was when I first started my YouTube account. So you can never change that. How is the blood pressure? Oh, I haven't informed everyone. My blood pressure has been coming down. It actually went back up today for some reason, but my doctor, because I did go to the doctor Tuesday, wants me to have a blood pressure of 140/90. That's my blood pressure goal, 140/90. Okay.
Given your age, history, build, I can see that.
Okay. So, after I've got my correct medicine, he actually brought down my lisinopril milligram to start off with because he says it's not good to jump back in at the highest milligram, which makes sense.
No, you need to titrate back up.
Right. So, I've been getting around 147/96, 140/97. I've had a couple of high ones. Today actually was 157/106, but that I was just under some stress today. I think for the most part it's getting around the 140/97, right in that range. If I can get them both to that range that he's looking for, but yeah. K-Fun, I can already feel the difference. I wish I could explain to y'all. I was getting lots of chest pains and dizzy all the time and tired all the time, and it's starting to get better. I'm still tired all the time. Well, it's
going to
kind of
take your
weird.
body time to recover.
It's weird because I have the energy. I feel like doing stuff, but I can also fall right to sleep because I'm tired. I don't know how that's possible, but that's what I'm getting.
There we go.
Yours is 47/6. Well, you're dead, Bill. That's pretty much the way that goes.
No, I mean, because for years and years and years, they tried to say that, you know, the normal range, the normal BP for the average adult is 120/80. Nah, that standard is long gone. For a normal, healthy, no history issue, no risk factor adult is 110/70. Risk factors, they bump it up accordingly. I ever hit 110/70, or if I even hit, oh good God, if I ever hit 140 over whatever, what did you say, 140/90?
Yeah, 140/90. Yeah.
If I hit 140 over 90 and the hospital doesn't know my history, they're going they wouldn't think anything of it. But if they knew my history, they would go into instant like overdrive mode to try to figure out what the hell is going on.
Ozman, I did think about sleep apnea, but the last time I tried to do that,
Yep.
the insurance wouldn't pay for the study to see if I had sleep apnea. So
Yeah, that all falls back. You have to have a sleep study done to measure, times that you stop breathing, yada yada yada. But that strikes me odd that the insurance wouldn't cover it simply because of how many issues sleep apnea can cause. Talion, no word yet.
Oh, no word on Niji still?
Still no word on Niji. Milo implant's still working good. Let me move my mic
Wow.
closer. There we go.
I'm worried about that. Niji was always around. Wow. I hope she is okay. Alright. Well, sooner or later, even though Speed hasn't come back yet and he's still doing his business call, which that's fine, we're going to do giveaways pretty soon.
We discussed. Gail messaged me.
Yeah, we discussed
because
this.
we discuss a lot. No, you guys have no idea. Gail and I discuss a lot.
Really, K-Fun. Man, I tell you what, if I have sleep apnea and that fixed me, I would be like a brand new person. I'm really worried about the whole fact that it's almost like I'll be really tired, right? If I stop somewhere while I'm doing my job and just close my eyes for about 10 minutes, I'm fine. I'm fine. It's like I need that extra little bit and then I'm good. So what's causing that? I don't know.
Okay, Milo, I just saw your question. I'm going to go ahead and answer it on air because it's not just Arkansas that has this issue. So if you guys are in a state that regulates or straight up bans importation of vape equipment, Kidney Puncher, due to their card processor and because they sell e-liquid and stuff like that, Kidney Puncher will not ship retail to Arkansas. Same thing goes for Utah and one or two other states. I think Indiana is still on their ban list, and I think there's one other one. I can't remember offhand. So they do not ship retail to Arkansas. If you own a business, they'll ship to you on a business account. Otherwise, you're going to have to ship it to an out-of-state drop box.
Wow. Oh, Niji's been in touch with Fresh 03. She's had some issues, but she's okay.
Okay. Thank you, Timekeeper.
Yeah, appreciate the info, Timekeeper.
Yeah, Gail, we have. But Gail is... Okay, Gail, it's the cost of the actual study itself.
Bill, you're hilarious. What the hell? Have I recently stopped doing meth? Never did meth. Sorry. Welcome back, Speed. Is Speed back? He don't look back.
No, Speed is still on his business call.
Steve, I tried to do the home sleep study. 250, I don't mind doing that. If it's what's causing me problems, I don't mind what it costs. But I'd hate to take a sleep study and then they go, yeah, you don't have it. And
well,
then
you don't
be
know
out
until
the
they
money.
run the sleep study. That's
Right.
the thing.
But damn.
Okay.
And then you got to have a CPAP machine. Well, what if you just get somebody that's got a CPAP machine and borrow it?
Well, no. If you have sleep apnea, you need to wear a CPAP every night.
Right. But I mean, you could try it for a couple nights and then see if it makes an improvement. If it does, then obviously you got a problem. That's what I'm thinking.
Okay, so Richard asked, I heard they're trying to ban online sales. Okay, so let's discuss that for just a second. When Greg Connolly and Dr. Scott Gottlieb were on Axios on C-SPAN, Dr. Gottlieb indicated that he is not opposed to the possible idea of banning online sales. Does that mean that they have done it or that they have started paperwork on it? If they've started paperwork, it hasn't been published. It hasn't been put public. What happened, Scuba?
They failed the bank heist again.
Oh. But no, they haven't done anything publicly on, as far as here's paperwork that we're going to ban online sales. But he said that it is on the table. They said that there will be policy published in November. What that policy is comprised of, we don't know yet.
All right. As far as the stop breathing or whatever when sleeping, that did happen to me for a while, and I'll tell you what happened. I was working on a video game when I was, might have been my early 20s, and something happened with the picture tube. I'm not sure what it was, but it let out this maroon colored smoke, and I breathed some of that in.
Oh, you blew a cap.
A what?
You blew a capacitor.
Yeah, it just completely filled the air with this red smoke. Some of it I breathed in. The next several months after that, I would stop breathing while I'm asleep. I would have to catch my breath, and it was bad. And it would do it during the day, too. But that's went away, and I don't know if that's causing me problems now still, but that was some bad stuff that I breathed in.
Sleep apnea, your body literally shuts down breathing for 10-15 seconds. It just stops. And generally, if you've got a significant other that's in the bed with you, generally they'll notice it and they'll give you a little nudge and you'll kick back up. Where a sleep apnea machine, once it's configured to you and how your breathing is rated at, because they have to be configured for you, it forces the air into you to keep you from that quit.
Scorpio, you remember the Wizard of Oz when the Wicked Witch of the West did
exactly
that poof of smoke and that maroon colored smoke? Just like that. Exactly the same color. And I was like, the hell is this? And by the time I saw it, it was too late. I already breathed some in. It jacked me up. So
yeah, Scorpio, depending on the capacitor type, it'll either come out yellow, blue, maroon, or the other one is what's the other one? Kind of a baby, kind of like a baby shit green.
That's not a bad idea. Just get a video. I could just get a camera and record myself sleeping and see what.
Doesn't work that way.
Doesn't work that way?
Doesn't work that way.
But can't you tell?
Not necessarily, no, because micro stops, you'll never notice it on a camera. That's why when you do a sleep study, one, they're watching you. Two, they've got you hooked up to 500 different electronic monitor systems.
Wow, I've never slept for 5 years listening to Zan stopping breathing. It's scary. I bet it is, Gaily Bops. That sounds bad. I don't know. I mean, if I have it, great. I'd hate to wear a machine every night, but if it would make me feel better than I do now, I'm all for it. I'd be all over it. He's back?
He's back.
Scuba.
Yo, there you are.
It's 6:20, dude. We gotta get rolling on these things.
Well, damn, I'm way too early for my show.
9:20.
All right, what are we giving away first? Speed knows.
T-Max first this week.
Higgys. There's no coffee. Just juice.
Just juice. You want to do Higgys then? Not okay.
Not what?
Not T-Max.
No, let's do Higgys first so I can make sure that those emails get out.
Okay, we can do that. Let me get over
New
to
rapper
the right
from Wisconsin is Baby Shit Green. No, that would be Machine Gun Kelly. Oh, wait, my bad. I'm sorry, I really can't stand him.
All right, we are doing a 65% off coupon code to Higgys. make sure you have an account in Higgys. All you got to do is type !Higgys in chat to be entered to win this 65% off coupon code. You will get the code before the end of the show, so because I suck and Speed don't. Speed's really quick about getting this code out to you guys, so make sure you enter to win. And stock up on a lot of Higgys juice. You can't go on holiday or anything without your machine. 12 vapor, that, man, I hope I don't get tied down to a damn machine. It almost feels like having to be on a dialysis machine. I know it's different, but Tater Skin put a S on there. I did put Higgys with a S. So if you want to enter, make sure you type a S at the end, like Richard just posted.
What kind of machine are you talking about?
CPAP.
CPAP.
Oh.
Yeah, well, you know, people are saying because I'm tired every day, and they're thinking that maybe I have sleep apnea, and it's causing me to be tired, which is a possibility. And they were going to do a sleep study, but my insurance was like, hell no, we're not gonna pay for that. So I didn't get it done. And I'm like, damn, because I really wanted to know, you know, if I know that I don't need it, that's fine. I'll figure out what it is. But
yeah, but everybody I know that's gone in for a sleep study, they always come back and say, oh no, you have sleep apnea, you need a CPAP.
Really?
Everybody I know that's gone through and had that done. Now, doesn't mean that's always the case, but just everybody I know. Then there's always the silly question people ask you. That is an identifier if you have sleep apnea.
Steve says he uses a dental device for his sleep apnea, so I guess it keeps his airway open or something.
Yeah, some people do that. My dad for a long time used those little things that you put on your nose.
Right.
Yeah, that's the CPAP.
No, breathe. I think they call them Breathe Right.
Oh, the strips.
Yeah.
That open you up. Yeah.
Yeah.
Those work great if you have like a semi-serious deviated septum. Those will help open you up to where you can keep breathing. CPAP is not going to help in a situation like that.
Yes, Ozman, I do. Yes, I do.
And deviated septum surgery sucks. Like, bad.
Well, I know
sucks.
I have a slightly deviated septum, but I don't really think I want to have surgery done.
Yeah.
Exactly,
So
Scorpiopio. Sport strips.
Mine was so bad that my entire right side was cut off. And I'm like, can you prove it? He's like, yeah, I can actually prove this. He sticks a mirror up under my nose. He says, breathe out. And I went, and I had this big fog spot on the left and nothing on the right. He's like I said, you have zero air movement there.
Wow.
I'm like, okay. He's like,
you're very
that
welcome,
needs to be
Tater
fixed
Skin.
now.
Buy a lot of juice with that 65% off coupon code. I mean, you can rack up.
Congratulations, Tater. Do make sure you fill out the form. As soon as you fill out the form, I'll shoot the code out.
Wow. So Dave Foote, the one that won the Dead Rabbit on our last Christmas, when we gave away all that stuff for Christmas, he just had to change the seals on it. And he really likes that RDA. That's pretty cool.
Wow.
I don't have problems sleeping that I know of. I do have a slight snore. It's very quiet. But that's it.
How do you know you snore? Because that always cracks me up because
I have waken myself up snoring.
I've never woken myself up. People have told me I could hear you snoring.
Okay.
No, I have straight woken myself up snoring. And she lets me know every so often that I've had a bad night too. But then again, so does she, so.
Rainwalker,
Yeah,
I understand what you're saying, but even with that, I mean, look at this. There was supposed to be no products made after August 8th, and they're coming out with products like crazy still. So
I can make that happen.
I don't know. It would have to be a really serious ban, like worldwide, before I think anything would actually happen. I don't know how that ban's going to go down. If it goes through.
So the whole 8.8 thing, no products can be made after 8.8. The only problem is that only applies to U.S. manufacturers. So China can make till their heart's content because they don't fall under FDA guidelines. They don't fall under FDA jurisdiction. They can
Right.
make all they want. It doesn't matter. Now, if the FDA does decide to start enforcing, it doesn't take that much extra for them to stop it at the border in customs. It really doesn't. That's how the whole 2009 lawsuit with Enjoy kicked off. Was it was stopped at the border.
Hmm. Dolores, yes, I did. That's what we were just talking about. I'm going to run the second code for e-cigs right now. The second giveaway. Just type exclamation point Higgys to be entered to win that.
And Tater, stop playing bank heist and go fill out the form.
Yeah, go fill out the form, Tater. What yard say? I had a sleep study in my whole house. Now I have a slumber chamber. It's a bit odd, but I give it a nod. 9 people. We can rob QP Bank. QP Designs Bank is tough, apparently. That's like Fort Knox.
Now that you've said that, they're going to hit it.
Right? Oh, yeah. Well, hey, you know, they've already tried, what, like 4 times?
They've got it once.
You will announce the 15% MSRD increase, or MSRP, I guess is what that would be. We did it.
That's
Wow,
our
y'all
equivalent to manufacturer.
won. Oh, my goodness.
I told you. Well, 2-1.
Yeah, 2 out of 9.
I
Yeah.
don't know if I'd consider that a winning ratio.
I don't know if it shows everybody
Tater,
or just a couple.
The
No,
code is for juice only, not for coffee.
It
Sorry.
shows exactly who won. So, yeah, they lost 7 out of 9.
Wow. A few losses. We suffered a few losses. Yeah, that's a few. 7 out of 9 died. 2 people got away with money. That's funny. We only lost a few. Just almost everybody. Right, Talion? Man, this is putting out some really good flavor, guys. I crap you not.
That sounds good.
The sales that I was talking about earlier. Okay, so they've got the Pexos 100 starter kit with battery for
Yardbird.
$57.95.
Congrats.
They've got the
Yardbird.
BTFC RDA for $25.95. Not too big of a sell there. They've got the Stentorian RAM for $42.95. The Zeus Dual for $18. And then all of their new products is 20% off with 20 off new code.
I went to e-cig because they said they got a lot of stuff back in stock, and I went to look for the Orion. They only have the one color in there. They don't have the blue ones, and I was like, man, because I want to get a blue one, but you know, I'm not in a big hurry. I can wait. I don't mind waiting, and I'll get a blue one sooner or later.
And Yardbird is pipping to Richard Wills. So Richard, if you want it, I need you to fill out the form, please. Tater, if you haven't filled it out yet, I need you to fill out the form, please.
Oh, here's the other sale that's going on. IMRbatteries.com has the LG HG2s 10% off if you use the code HG210.
Nice. I need a super duper sale. The Halloween
Need to restock on your
spectacular.
batteries.
Yeah. Well, I need some more 21700s that are not 10 amp batteries.
Right. Did you ever get around to checking 18650?
No, I remember you said it, and I didn't know if it was 18650s.com or 18650battery.com.
18650batterystore.com.
Oh,
and let me see.
18650batterystore.com. Oh, that much. Damn.
Let's see. Okay, they've got the Samsung 30Ts right now for $12.99.
See, I could do that. Because they're $14 here, and that's not even Samsungs. Those are iJoys.
And like I said, that company is not too far from you. They're in Smyrna. So
Right.
you would have them in like a day, maybe two.
Why can't, do they sell to the public? Like, can I go by there? Hey, let me get a bunch of
I
batteries.
don't think so. Let me
Damn.
double check, but I'm pretty sure they don't.
Talion.
Yes, Talion, weed is legal for you now.
That's awesome. I can smoke weed legally now.
Richard, I'm gonna pay. I'll put the link in here again. You need to fill this out, and in Taterskin, I need you to go follow this form.
Yeah, you guys, there it is. Nightbot just posted the link. Click on that link that Nightbot just posted. Fill that out, and Speed will send you your coupon code.
Tater, I got yours. Thank you much.
The bot don't hate anybody, Okie. The police are too leery. Man, I need, sooner or later here, within the next 3 or 4 months, I need to get some scuba gear. Shirts, hats, you name it. It'd be cool, even for me to own it, and whether anybody else buys it, that's cool, but I'd love to have some for myself.
Tater, you should have the email any second now if you don't have it already.
I will have to go give them props on this tank. That's good. Because I was scared to buy it because I didn't think that a top airflow tank would have really good flavor, but I was wrong. And if there's no gurgle, anything, 9 times out of 10 the bot hates you. I mean, I don't know what else I can turn on the bot for you guys. I did enable the bank heist. You can do flip coin. You can do, I mean, I could turn the flip coin up higher, but you could lose a lot more too if I do that.
Scuba, I can give you their phone number, or you can just pop over there to them. Technically, they're listed as Atlanta. It's 2400 Herodian Way.
Herodian Way? I've never heard of that.
Herodian.
Yeah, I've never been on that road. I've been to Smyrna, but not that road. Smyrna's kind of far from me too. I mean, it's still a day shipping time, yes, but cool. Look at there, done.
All right, so let's roll out another one here.
Let's do T-Max then. That's all we have left. I do believe it's T-Max. Let me get that loaded up.
And I think you still got. Are you doing Al's thing tonight?
He is not here yet, so if he does, we will do that.
Okay.
Okay, that road runs between 41 and Circle 75 Parkway.
It's over next to Cumberland. See, Peach knows where it is. So this is
it's right next to Cumberland Square.
A $20 off coupon code off of a $24 or more order from T-Max over there. Vapingwatch.com, vapingwatch.tv, vapingwatch.com. Make sure you have an account over there if you enter this giveaway, because they will add this directly onto your account.
So basically, pop over, get some Del Taco, and stop in there and see if they'll sell directly to you.
That's pronounced Peachtree. What did he say? What did Aries call it?
Do what?
What did you call Peachtree?
I didn't say anything Peachtree.
Oh, okay. I'm just
Unless
looking
he's
at what
talking
Aries
about
said.
Circle 75.
I don't know. That's what Bill's saying. He's like, Aries, we're in Georgia. That's pronounced Peachtree.
And Talion, I've tried to get the bot drunk, and that doesn't work either.
I know what Peachtree is, but I don't see Peachtree on here. Unless 41 or Circle 75 is Peachtree.
Hell, half the roads here are named Peachtree. That's probably why he's saying that. We
Like I
got
said,
like
pop
8
into
minutes.
Del Taco and then pop next door and see if they'll sell directly to you.
I doubt they will. They probably don't have a open to public spot. It'd be cool. I could just go in there and go, hey, I need some batteries, but I doubt it.
I don't know. Only one way to find out.
Yeah. They're joking about all of our streets are named Peachtree. That is so true. Peach. I think that's kind of ironic there.
All right, Richard, your code should be on the way to you. Should be there anytime.
Thanks, Dolores. Yeah, I haven't actually went there yet to see what kind of this store they look like there. Ooh, do they got the Dragon battery charger too? Because I think Speed has that charger. And
Oh, the Dragon? Yeah.
Yeah, dadgummit. I have some batteries that I think I can bring back to life with that charger. Wow, they got chargers for cheap.
Now, Bill, I don't live in Georgia, but I'm pretty sure you don't pronounce that Peachtree.
$14.99, $15.99, $16.99, $19.99 for the Luck V4. I mean, those obviously have gotten cheaper over the years. I've never heard of the E-fan.
You got to read Yardbird's comment.
Okay. I like that Nightcore i8 charger. That is bad to the bone. The batteries stand up, and it holds 8 batteries. Yardbird.
Nice, Yardbird.
I wish I knew how he came up with these. I mean, they're just like, bam, there it is.
Wow. Then someone calls the fuzz. The fuzz.
Tonight, Munchkin?
Oh, your wicking skills.
Just tonight?
Oh, nice, K-Fun. You're going to like that.
One.
No,
that
there's
Dead
a longer
Rabbit
delay than that.
RTA. You're going to like the Dead Rabbit RTA, K-Fun. This thing is actually really...
It is
really
coming
good
though,
on
Aries.
flavor.
I'll guarantee it.
Ah, so Vapor Owl has made it home now at 9:38 p.m. We have very little time, so if he wants to get on, or you can call me on VC Owl, I will add you in.
I don't know. I got 3 hours before 9:38.
That's lighter than I was expecting.
You're welcome to come on the show, Owl, anytime. Just,
I still got...
Jim Weedman, congratulations.
I wouldn't recommend that one.
Damn, guys, I mean, by next week, I will have a full-on knowledge of how good this tank is, but first impressions, really like it.
Oh, that's cool.
I like it. And I've used, I don't know if you can see, but I've used a little bit of juice out of it. Will it show there?
So it's not a juice hog then?
Right. That's another good feature about it. It's not like sucking the juice. The Fatality, there's no doubt. That thing is a juice hog. It will blow through some juice. But I don't mind. I mean, you know, if I can get really good flavor, I don't mind if it uses a lot of juice. Don't care.
I don't know. Just something about the sentence you said with, you know, with the words blowing and juice in it.
Speed! Man! What is this Friday the 13th or a full moon or something? I don't...
Could be a full moon. I don't know. It's not Friday the 13th, though.
Jeez.
Yep, no comment on that one. Oh, and since Peach is in the room, obligatory count, 866.8K, Peach.
K-Fun.
The only thing I'll say about the full moon is if you're staring at the full moon, I'd be careful what you're blowing.
There is Owl.
Hey, Owl.
And I can wet a wick, too. I just got to go like that.
Let me see if I can get them added in here. Everything's going to mess up, guys.
Oh, you've got the nice glass on there.
Oh,
look,
yeah.
I can... Oh, it
There's
didn't mess. It didn't mess everybody up. I'm impressed. Let me see if I can get them added in here.
No, that's where it messes everything up when you add them in.
When I add them in, well then.
Well, I'm not hearing anything come across. I don't think Al's got his mic turned on yet. Oh wait, there you go.
Can you hear me?
There we go.
we
We
hear
can
you.
hear you now. Well, welcome to the stream, Mr. Owl, the man, vape band himself. And if y'all
Thank
have any
you.
questions for him, here he is. Make sure you throw them out there. I tried a vape band. They had some vape bands laying out in a store today, and I don't know if they were vape band. I didn't look at the inside
Most
ring.
likely that.
And say, just look at the inside. That'll be your.
I know, right? That would tell me. But I tried to put them on my Fatality, which is a 28 millimeter tank, and it literally just slid up and down. I was like, that's too loose. So I don't know what they're made for, but I think they're made for mods or something.
I don't know. I mean, I don't. I primarily make 22 millimeter round. They stretch to fit, you know, a 24 millimeter tank, a 30 millimeter tank. I mean,
so even the small ones will go to 30? Wow.
Yeah, you know the Skatua
Yep.
products. You know, his followers like used to buy Skatua vape pen all the time, and they put it on their 25 millimeter tanks and up. You know, I've seen them stretch them.
Wow.
Pretty good. I don't know what they're like when they come off. I mean, you know, I take a band off and you know, it's a little juice on it or something. I grab a new one out of the bag. It's just I'm fortunate enough to be able to go ahead and do that. But, you know, I actually just made some 24 millimeter round bands for a customer that was just really concerned that a 22 millimeter band wouldn't fit around glass tanks that have bubble tanks now that are,
right.
You know, because when I originally invented the vape band, it was 22 millimeters round, 1/4 inch high, 2 millimeters thick. They weren't 1/2 inch bands. They weren't medallions. There weren't all these different sounders. You know, there weren't any copycats either until later. So pretty much any band that's in the store now, as far as like the ones that have different sayings, and all the sayings were ones that we came up with. They weren't ones that, they didn't come up with Just Vape It. You know, we came up with that. And actually, Mike Morgan came up with Just Vape It. So then they copied it. You know, they just copied everything we did. So a lot of the bands that you see in the stores are just, 100 bands that are shipped off with an order of mods, from the Chinese vendor, and they don't care. I can't afford to sit there and just ship out 100 bands to every vendor buying stuff. But they're not. If they were buying from me, I could do that. But if you're not buying mods from me, I'm not going to ship them out that way.
I walked into a shop here in town, and of course, they had this giant basket of vape bands. I just looked over just for shits and giggles. I said, "Yeah, but are they authentic?" He's like, "Huh?" I said, "Are your vape bands authentic?" He's like, "Dude, we don't sell anything clone." I said, "But are the vape bands authentic?" He goes, "I have no idea what you're talking about." I said, "Let me see one." Oh, dude, it was one of yours. It was actually a vape band.
Who was the company?
It's a company here called Omi's Emporium. They've been bought out like 7 or 8 times, so there's no telling what the parent company is.
Yeah.
Wow, that's cool.
I don't sell a lot of those bands anymore because they're 1/4 inch bands, but I just don't have my online store anymore. My products have moved so many different times, and my focus has been on custom bands. But that's interesting that you saw.
Oh, I got
these were the old school, the old school vape on ones, the black vape on ones.
Yeah, I gotcha.
I'm like, dude, I haven't seen those in ages.
Al, are you actually using AirPods as your mic and headphones right now?
I am. Is it bad?
No, it's not. I'm just like, damn, I have AirPods. I never even thought about trying to do that. But
it's a little different. The audio is different than it's not in stereo. It's in stereo. It's in both ears, but it's not. It's not like if you were listening to the show and the quality of the sound you would get there. But I find the headphones that go over your head. I have them right here. These big suckers. You put these on your head. After a while, your ears start to burn.
Right. Well, it depends on
and
which
I wear
headphones
all day long. Yeah. I now have fans in mine. I'm sure they make ones with little air fans and things like that. But I'm vaping the Drop Dead, and it's interesting because you have the rabbit, the dead rabbit, and the Drop Dead is apparently like came after that, and it's sort of like the best of both worlds. And so
I've got the Drop Dead as well. Really nice.
Dude, this device,
it's awesome.
I mean, first of all, it's phenomenal. And I don't build very much. So for me, I just dropped in some pre-made coils, clipped them off before I put them in, build so easily. I have this cotton that I bought recently, which is cotton thread. These things are pretty cool. And I just loaded it up, juiced it up, and this thing just really, flavor is off the chart. And it does
very very smooth airflow too. Very smooth.
That's just a dripper, right? That you have right there. Okay.
Gotcha. I'm using mine on a squonker,
Oh, on a squawker, okay.
So I'm
Yeah.
squonking with it. I got a new squonker. This is the
Oh, top
Stove
side?
Pro, the top side.
Damn it. Those things
I
are,
love
from
this
what I
thing, dude.
understand, they're hard to get a hold of right now, and you got a purple one. That's pretty cool.
Element has them, and Vapor DNA just got them in again.
Okay.
They don't have the black one. They have the red one there at Vapor DNA. Listen, I'm telling you, the mod's made really, really well. I haven't had it leak once. Squonks with the drop dead, like, you know, you can go all the way up to the top because the holes are so high. You know,
Right.
you're not gonna get any leakage. But flavor wise, the atomizer. I mean, I wanted something to pair with this, and because of the knurling here
Right.
and the knurling here, they match.
Yeah.
Matchy. So, but I can't tell you, I haven't baked an RDA in a long time, and this thing just tastes phenomenal.
Yeah.
Okay. Really good.
Yeah, I was impressed with this little RTA because most RTAs I can vape them and I'm like, yeah, it's okay, but this is actually really good. I'm impressed with.
And Munchkin's got a question for you, Owl.
Yeah, I'm just reading the question now. Clear bands are not possible. I've seen some that are close to clear, but I don't know if they're 100% silicone. And we've made opaque bands that are sort of clear. They're kind of as clear as, I guess, this bottle is here.
Yeah, because silicone has a natural tint to it.
Yeah,
Right.
I mean, we can make glow in the dark bands, and you know, and make them any, you know, they still glow green, you know, for instance. So you can make a pink band, make it glow, but it's going to glow green. We've even made writing glow as well, but we can't make a clear band. But I'd love to make a clear band. That would be awesome. I know exactly why, you know, people would want it, so you could see your tank and not have to lift it up a little bit. But I usually use 2 vape bands on my tank, and I see enough e-liquid. I mean, this is a Cleto, and I've got 2 bands on there, a 1/4 inch and a 1/2 inch, and I have enough to see. You know, when it gets down to the bottom, that's when I fill it. You know.
And this is what happens when you don't have a vape band on your tank, which just happened to me the other day, and I was like, dadgum, if I don't have enough vape bands here, and I just didn't have one on there that day, and that's when it got broken. It's actually really good to have them on there to keep you from breaking your glass tank.
I find them, it's also an easy way to grab things, like, you know, just grabbing your mod from the top. I always, you know, my mod sits in my, you know, next to me in the car, and I'm always grabbing it like this, you know, and it's just easy because it grips right onto the mod. So, you know, I use them all the time. I find them, you know, not annoying. A lot of people don't like vape bands, or a lot of people that do. What I am trying to do is, tonight I'd like to give away a set of custom bands, made specifically for the person who wins.
Nice.
Yeah, that sucks, man.
He wants a vape band to go around a F-250. That'd be expensive there, Bill.
What's an F-250?
That's a lot of silicone.
A Ford F-250 truck.
Oh, okay. No, we're not.
That'd be kind of hard. Yeah, he was like, what mod is that?
It might be kind of hard to get in and out, though.
Right? Just Dukes of Hazzard that bad boy.
Yeah,
you
wouldn't be opening your door really far because it would slam right back shut.
So, in order to do this, like, I'll tell you a little bit about the process of making vape bands. Vape bands take about 25 or 30 days to make, and that's if I order them, and the factory makes them, and they ship them to me, and they ship them to me on time. You know, sometimes they ship 25 days later, sometimes they ship 35 days later. It's a game. It used to be they took 6 months to make. You know, when I first started getting vape bands made with custom vape bands, it was like 6 months because I was getting cloned, and on top of the fact that, you know, I was putting in a ton of orders for a product that never was being made before, you know, completely new. So they take that time. So whoever wins this has to be patient. I will not make these things for anybody who is not patient. And I mean patient, they can take 2 months. And if they take 2 months to come, you want them, you're going to get more than one. You're going to get about 25 or 20 of these bands that say what, you know, they say on them. And I don't want to make bands that say fuck you on them, but if I have to, I will. I don't want to make a ban that says fuck the FDA because I don't believe in that kind of, you know,
In other words, try to be blunt with
a
the
statement.
message.
But I've made some bans for people that say, you know, Albie won a set of bans, so they say Albie on the front, and on the back of the ban they say the date that he quit smoking,
That's a
and
good
started
idea.
vaping. I got some bans made for CB Cigar Babe, Michelle, who wanted bans that said tobacco harm reduction on the front of the ban and CB on the back. So did something like that. So I encourage whoever wins to think about what they want. If they can provide me with a font that they like it in, and I can do a mock-up and show it to them and then get a proof together, because that'll be the process. First, I'll meet with them. Hopefully we can video conference because I can meet the person, talk to them, get a feel for what they're looking for, create a proof for them, let them review it, let them pick it, and then go ahead and do it in production. And then once it's done, I'll deliver it. And as soon as they're done, I'll try to get a picture to them. And as soon as I'm shipping them, they'll get tracking and so on and so forth. I can't do this for everybody right now. I would love to make bands, custom bands, you know, but my minimum order quantity is I try to keep it about 100 bands. I could probably do bands for, do 50 bands, but they're going to cost about $1 a piece or more, depending. So it's they're all made in China. Every band is made in China. So unfortunately, I can't just go out in the back and have a band made that's going to look as good as it's going to look if I make it where I'm making it in China.
Yeah.
So that said, I don't know the best way to do the giveaway.
I can run it on the bot, and everybody that wants to enter can enter. It's easy.
Whoever it is going to piff to me anyways, and I'm in the process.
I'm going to run it right now. I'm going to run it for 5 minutes, and then everybody just has to type ! Vape ban, and there you go. And if you would like to win these custom-made vape bans, just type ! Vape ban in chat.
Now I'm going to put in the exclamation point vape ban, and if I win, I'm going to donate them to Scuba.
Oh, that's awesome.
So that's if I win.
I can't.
So everybody
it won't take it. It won't take my name. I can't do it.
For you, so.
Howell, if you donate them to Scuba, they got to say Scuba can't find the hole.
Scuba, that's too long. You can't put Scuba can't find the hole around the vape ban.
Yes, you can.
Oh,
yes, oh, absolutely.
That's not right.
On the inside of the band, we'll put ribs for protection.
Very nice.
Nice.
That's freaking awesome. I really appreciate you coming on and doing this, Al. You definitely did not have to do this at all. And if y'all don't know, Vapor Al's been around quite a long time. I've seen him at multiple vape shows, so he's not like a new person to the community. So
hell, I'm fairly certain that Al's been around longer than I have.
Yeah.
Oh, I've been around since 2011.
Yeah.
In the vape community. Yeah. I started in February 19th, 2011. Started vaping, and I was vaping within a month. I was vaping on a Provari.
Wow. Yeah.
And I own about 35 Provaris.
Wow, that's a lot.
Yeah, I bought a bunch of them.
One day I'll
sell them. They're great mods. They work really, really well, and especially for mouth salon. I just don't like tube mods anymore. I find them, I don't know, inconvenient.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yeah, they're not convenient, especially with battery power. You don't know how much battery power you have left, and you're always running around with a couple of batteries. This device holds 21,700. I was like blown away by the size of the battery.
Right, yeah. I have 21,700s here that go in one of the mods. Oh, the SL class takes 21,700.
Yeah.
Yep.
You mean a mod that looks like this, Scuba?
Oh, kiss my ass. I have one that's similar. Well, mine is blue.
Speed is where I was in vaping years ago, buying stuff and new stuff and high-end mods, and
I'm slowing down.
you get to the point where you have a box of shit that is either vapable or not vapable. Now I've got a box of stuff that maybe 3/4 of it is, you could vape it with the equipment that's in there, with atomizers and cartomizers and things like that. But other than that, maybe the other, 25% is quality products that you can't get, like squawkers that were made years ago that you could still vape on, but, they maybe work. But, beautiful, beautiful devices.
Wow.
Nice collection.
Yeah. And Owl, as much as I was buying, I have drastically cut down. Because I'm getting to the point where it's like, I'm buying different colors of basically the same thing.
The same thing, right. That's why I try to buy innovative stuff that's new that we haven't tried before. And it's getting hard to find innovative stuff because there's not a lot of innovation going on. It's all, clones or remakes of something that's already on the market. If I know it's got a really cool, like the top side, I mean, that's different. Squonking's nothing new. It's nothing new to the market to have squonking, but the way it's made is different. That's what's cool about it.
This was designed smart. I haven't bought a squonker since the Rio.
Oh, gotta love the Rio.
And the Rio is a great device. And just before I sort of put that one to bed and put it in my closet, I just sent it to the guy and had him redo it. So the innards of it are completely new. It's never, like brand new.
There's my Rio.
And the Rio is still a great mod, Yeah. But I haven't had a squonker since then. And then when I saw this and watched the review on it and watched them talk about it and, really sell it, I was like, between that and the Drop Dead or the Dead Rabbit, this is definitely a good device.
The winner's in 5 seconds, just about.
And they're going to piff to me. I've already got my font. I'm about to transmit it to Al.
Nice. Aussie won.
Aussie.
Congratulations.
I think Ozzy said he was going to piff it, but I'm not sure.
Maybe Aussie wants.
Congrats, Aussie.
Vape bands that say Aussie on there. I think he won the custom coily, so he got a coily that says Aussie on it. He'll just be all customized out.
And Owl, do you want them to fill in our form and then I pass you the information, or how do you want to do
Piff
that?
to Scuba, but I want one Scuba.
Have them fill out the information. You pass it to me. Make sure they give you a phone number.
He wants to piff to me, but he wants one. I got no problem with that, Aussie, at all.
Yeah, I mean, basically, what you won is, and congratulations, is you won a vape band that's going to say what you want on it, and it could be, whatever color you want as far as the band color, and it can glow in the dark if you want, and it can be, one solid color writing. I've done black bands with white writing, red bands with white writing, blue bands with yellow writing. I mean, it's really any choice. You'll be able to pick
what
from the
about
color
blue bands with glow-in-the-dark writing?
We can do that.
Aha!
No, Scuba wants peach bands with pink writing.
No, I don't. Peach bands. But it doesn't have
and the
to
writing
say
is Scuba can't find the hole and loop for your protection on the inside?
Why would I want people to put that? Mike rules? No, I will not put that on there, Bill. Mike rules. Scuba's Hangout in Scuba Blue. And yeah, they could be Scuba Blue with the glow-in-the-dark writing on there. Wouldn't that be cool, guys? Just put Scuba's Hangout on there and just, boom, make it simple. And then I would give them away, not all of them, I'd obviously keep a few, but I'll give some away on the show. How about that? Got to keep a good thing going. I mean, Al was kind enough to do this giveaway, so since it got piffed to me, I will do that, and then I'll give them back to you guys on the show.
And RS,
maybe we'll have Ozzy on the show at one point. Maybe when he gets the band, and he can show everybody what he's got.
Yeah,
we can do another one. Do another giveaway.
Awesome. Oh, is it time?
Yeah.
It is time, man. How did it get 10 o'clock already?
Because time flies.
Apparently. Apparently.
And Dire Thing's asking me to mention something here that
Go for it.
Vaping with Ken is doing a 24-hour marathon. He's doing a 24-hour show with. Dire Thing, you got to help me out here. It's suicide prevention. It's a getting money to help help them out.
Will we be able to order the custom vape band? I'll tell you what, Okie Music Girl, if I get these vape bands and I really like them and y'all really want them, I will order some more the same way, which y'all will have to wait, obviously, because they take a while to get in. But if there's enough demand for them, I'll just go ahead and get some more because I don't mind doing that.
I'm gonna make you a pretty sweet deal on these. They're not gonna cost you that much, so we'll probably do about 100 of them. I mean, if you get rid of those quickly, which I doubt, you will, go. For
there's not gonna be people. They're not gonna turn it down. They've been wanting something that says Scuba's Hangout. I had bumper stickers, and well, these bumper stickers, and these things went faster than I could blink. Every time I could give one, and this got my little QR code, which takes you to the YouTube channel. And
we got to make Scuba pop sockets. We got to make sockets.
There you go, pop sockets.
These are made for.
Safada. Yeah, there you go. Be on people's phones. Then that's nice.
So
I've seen what Scuba does to his phone. No, I'm good.
My phone is all right. Well, the backup that I'm using now, yeah, because my original phone is. Well, here's the screen to it. It's it's cracked a little bit at the top.
I rest my case.
Dude, I still have my original iPhone and it's not cracked. It's just recently, this year, I started cracking phones like crazy for some reason.
So, and that show I was telling you about, the 24-hour show Vaping with Ken's doing, it's for the American Foundation for Suicide Prevention.
Oh, is it? Nice.
Yeah. And it's on right now on Vaping with Ken's channel. He's running 24 hours on it. He started this afternoon.
I will have to check it out. Thank you, Timekeeper, for posting the link.
I'm going to say one more thing about this. If anybody really is interested in having bands made, custom bands, they can email me at sales@vapeband.com. It's just SALES at vapeband.com. And, for the cost of a mod, basically, that's what you're looking at for having some custom bands made. But if you think about how much glass you replace, it's the cost of, buying, instead of buying glass, you're buying, rubber. Check it out. If you're interested, contact me and we can see what we can do. I'd be happy to do it. So anybody who's like an avid vapor that really wants to do this, I'd be happy to make it happen.
Awesome. Hell yeah. Make sure y'all hit up Owl if y'all want some custom vape bands. And if you want to order some of the Scuba's Hangout vape bands, if that may help out anyway, since he's already making these. If more people want to get some because you may not win one and you still want one, make an order.
Why don't we make them for sale?
We can do that. We can definitely do that.
I can certainly help and just put them up on eBay and sell them and ship them for you.
That would be awesome. That would save me so much
trouble. Sell them for like what, $5? It's a novelty.
Yeah.
But it's a good, and that includes shipping. So, with tracking.
Yeah.
So it'll be basically enough to keep making more of them. It doesn't make much of a profit on them.
Right.
Considering all the shipping and design and so on.
It's not bad.
Yeah, we'll do something. We'll figure it out. Contact me, Scuba, and let's have a discussion and design something that looks right to you.
Sounds good to me.
How's that for a font?
I like that. But it would say Scuba's Hangout on one side and what on the other side?
I can't find the hole.
Yeah, but we may be able to put some sort of a icon in there and stuff. We'll play around.
Really, Aries? He can't find the hole in there.
He had it ready to go.
That will not go.
We may have to make it 2 lines and put Scuba's Hangout on the top and can't find the hole on the bottom.
Oh my goodness.
Half-inch band.
That's the name of the font, by the way. Northwest
Gold.
It's an amazing font. I love it.
Well, you see the font that I'm using.
Can you send that to me in the Hangout? Just type it in so I have it.
Oh, yeah. Give me a second.
Jeez.
Now I can send you the damn font file.
Yeah, but Scuba, you have a font. You have a logo for Scuba's Hangout on, which you have in here, right above my head.
I would love to use that font, but I'm not the one that made that. So finding the person, I don't know where they got that font from, and I don't know what it is. If I ever lose it, I'm screwed.
But do you have the image file? Do you have the vectored image of it?
Yes.
So that's all I need. I don't need anything other than that. So if you send me the vectored image of it, we could put Scuba's Hangout on the band. And,
well, I don't have the vectored image. I just have the JPEG that's blank and it says Scuba's Hangout on there. I don't
send it to me. And when you do, let me see what I can do with it. I may be able to vector it. So
okay. Cool. That would be cool because then it would be the exact match and people would like that, I think. Darn it. Yeah, darn it. I know, right? All right, guys, we're going to bump off here.
Got that Northwest Bold font. Just drag it to your desktop.
Put the diver on the back. That's not a bad idea. I don't know how well they can cut stuff like that on a vape band, though. That would be difficult.
The diver logo, yeah, I imagine that would be a bit on the difficult side. Plus, it would lose shape when you stretched it.
Right. Yeah, it would be like a diver that was like 8 feet long looking. Yeah, it wouldn't look right. But great idea. We'll figure something out. All right, guys, we're going to bump off of here. Thanks so much to Vapor Owl for coming on and doing this giveaway. And make sure y'all email him if y'all have any questions. sales@vapeband.com. You can contact him right there. I will send you $100 if you'll misspell Scuba.
Suba.
Jeez.
I'll do it. I'll do it for $100.
He's like, I'll do it.
For $100. For $100, I'll misspell Scuba on 50% of them.
Just make it say Cuba, because a lot of people call me Cuba, or some people Scooba. I don't know where they got that from, but put a picture of the fan on the back. Y'all are getting elaborate. Y'all are really getting elaborate.
All you have to do is you just have to use like a Cyrillic character.
We could put a fan. If we found the right image of a fan, we could make a medallion, put the fan in the medallion. And
this is the Dyson fan. It would be just a circle and a straight. That's pretty much it.
Yeah, so we'll design it.
That fan's got more fans than I got. I don't know why, but it does. That's funny. Wow. All right, guys, we're going to bump off here. Right. Thanks, everybody, for coming out. Make sure y'all tune in next week, and we'll all be back here to see y'all then. And
I may or may not be here next week.
Oh.
Well, you've got another appointment.
Yeah, I've got a Skynet upgrade appointment, but the appointment doesn't start until 2, and we won't be out of there till probably at least 4, and it's a 3-hour drive, 3.5-hour drive home. So if I do make it, I'll be late. It depends on how late that appointment runs.
Well, be safe on your trip.
Yeah.
Do they really call it Skynet?
That's what we've affectionately named. I told them that I wanted to call it Skynet, and they said, sure. So they programmed it into the firmware, Skynet.
Sweet.
Yes, do not hesitate to contact Vapor Owl. He will hook you guys up. It's good to have that on your mod. Is to make a statement and protect your tank at the same time, or your RDA, either one. It makes a statement.
Yeah, 70 Osman, I'm sure Black Ops is coming up next.
Oh, you can be. Yeah, I missed the live stream that he did.
Okay, y'all just want to see me die.
Good.
Y'all want to see me die. All right, yeah, I will be dying.
I don't think he ever made it more than 10 minutes without dying.
I have to.
Isn't that pretty standard for him, though?
Yeah, well, it's a new game. You know, I'm not the best at people that shoot back. I'm only good at zombies. I haven't even tried zombies really on the new one yet.
It's because zombies move slow and in a straight line.
And don't shoot back.
All right, guys. Catch y'all next week. Peace out. Have a good one. Be safe out
everybody.
there.